Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself Amrit. Do you want to learn how I am creating this beautiful crystal ball effect? If you say yes, then this tutorial is for you. At the end of videos, you can learn how I am creating this beautiful crystal ball effect. So let's get started the video. To follow this tutorial, you can download images from descriptions. So in a first step, just right click on it and convert it into a smart object. So I will right click on it and convert it into a smart object. After converting it into a smart object, just press Ctrl to make a copy of it. So I will creating it are two copies. So just press Ctrl J. After making a copy, just change its name. So I will just change its name to crystal ball, and I will also change its name crystal ball 2. At this moment, just hide this crystal ball 2. So I will hide this layer and just select this crystal ball 1 and go to side panel and select here a ellipse tool. I will just select here a ellipse tool. I will just select it and go to top panel and select here a fixed ratio. So click on this arrow button and just select here a fixed ratio. To create a round shape, you can also press a shift key and just drag on it. So I will just create a round shape on it. So just make a round shape and you can adjust where you want this crystal ball effect. So I will just adjust it into a center. Now just go to adjustment layers and create on it a mask. So I will just click on a mask button. Now mask is added on it, you can see here. After that, just select this crystal ball 2 effect and unhide this layer and go to top panel and select here a filter. In a filter, just go to distort and select here this sapphirize. So I will just select it. With this, a crystal ball is created on it. So I will just select this. It is give a crystal ball shape to our image. After selecting a sapphirize, make sure its value to 100. After that, hit a OK button. So I will click on OK button. With this sapphirize, this effect is created on our whole image. You can see here with this sapphirize, this is giving a look of a crystal ball. So to make it only limited to a crystal ball, just create a clipping mask on it. So I will right click on it and select here a clipping mask. With this clipping mask, this is only limited to our this crystal ball, which we are creating with the help of a ellipse tool. To make it more elastic, just now select this crystal ball 1 and click on it and create a highlights on this crystal ball. So I will just select this inner glow, just click on it. With this inner glow, we are creating a highlights on it. To change its value, double click on it and just change its values. I am increase the spread values to a 23% or 22. I am selecting its value to 23% and now I will also increase its size. I will take its value to 200 pixels. After taking its value to 200 pixels, make sure its blending mode is a screen. So you can copy these settings or you can try your own to create a highlights on it. After creating a highlights, I will add some depth to it. So now I will add a shadows. So just click on this gradient overlay and double click on it to change its values and click on this arrow button to change its gradient mode. So I will select here this foreground to transparent gradient mode. So I will click on it. After selecting its gradient mode, just change its color. Click on it and select a color of a gradient to a black. To change its color, just click on this box button, select a black color here. Now hit a OK button. I am also change its position to 50%, and after that hit a OK button. So now change its blending mode from normal to linear burn. You can select here whatever you like. You can also select here multiply or a color burn. I will just select here a linear burn and also decrease its opacity. I will just select here a 50% value. I am also change its scale to 75%. You can see here this is looking amazing, but in this is looking dark. So to make it some light, just I will select here a color burn mode. You can select according to your image. So I will just select here a color burn. After that click on a OK button. You can see here this is looking amazing after adding on a gradient overlay on it. To give it a final touch, just select this background layer and go to top panel and select here a blur, and in blur I will selecting here a Gaussian blur. With this I am giving a final touch to it to make it a more elastic. So I will just select here a Gaussian blur. In this Gaussian blur, I am increase its value to 10 or 12. You can select here your own values. So I will select here 12. If you want to increase a Gaussian blur, you can also select that. On a 17 pixel, this is looking amazing, but I am selecting here 12. You can select according to your taste. After that hit a OK button. This is our final result after adding these all effects and filter on it. You can create this amazing crystal ball effect with using these steps. So that's it. I hope you really enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure you like this video and also subscribe the channel for more tutorial like this. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.